broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network. I'm your host, Jake. Keep ready to tear down the house here in Pennsylvania for Port Royal Speedway here tonight for the High Roller Sim Series. Tonight, these guys try to play their cards, roll their dice as we enter into week number 4 here for the High Roller Sim Series into Port Royal. So while we got a second, we will head on in and check out the weather report as we get ready to head in for tonight's main event here at Port Royal. These guys are hammering out practice as we speak, so it looks like it's going to be 65 degrees out there with 34% humidity. Cloudy out just a little bit as you see them all rolling around there up in the sky. 2 miles an hour winds. We are here for Port Royal, one of the newer tracks here to iRacing for the High Roller Sim Series. Head on over to their Facebook page at facebook.com/High Roller Sim Series as we get this thing started. So as these drivers get ready to finish up practice, they're going to head on into qualifying. So these guys got a few more minutes to hammer out some fast laps so the track officials can get these guys lined up and into the correct positions for tonight. For Royal Speedway. Who's going to take the crown? Who's going to have the best hand? Who's going to roll the dice the best tonight?
Yeah!
kicking ass. Kicks down the hall, but we never stopped till the day we did all of this to ride. Oh, yeah. Kicks down the hall, give it a start.
These drivers hammer out the fastest times here at Port Royal Speedway. We kick off night number 4 here with the High Roller Sim Series. It's DNT Designs night as we are headed in to Port Royal Speedway. Good shot of the backstretch, double time. Wow, cameraman doing double duty here tonight as we get ready to kick off heat number 1 after this lone qualifying session. So as we get ready to head on into heat number 1, we're going to pull up the grid here. And it looks like Mr. Hofer going to be the one to start this thing off right there. Let's see if we got our views correct this week. No grid there. Chase Sroufe going to start in the second spot to the outside. Mr. Hofer, the 75 machine there. Starting in the 4th position, back behind the 75 will be Chase Wheeler here. Starting on the pole there, the 39 machine, Andrew Hofer. Kevin Howie going to tail behind him in the 3rd spot. Robert Boggs going to start 5th in the 51 machine. 6th will be Bryce in the 84 machine. We got the 7th spot going to Adam Collier, tailing the end of the field here in 8th to 22 of Conrad Haney. So it looks like we got 10 laps for 8 cars here as the sprint cars get ready to rip, rock, and roll here at Port Royal Speedway. So as they make their final lap around under pace, here for the first initial start here at Port Royal for DNT Designs night here with the High Roller Sim Series, the 39 Andrew Hofer to the inside of Chase Swafford as the green flag drops here at Port Royal. Down off the front stretch as they go 3 wide, Swafford in the middle with Howie trying to push to the inside. Back behind him, Casey Wheeler and Bryce. He knows the tail off of 3 and 4. Riding right on board there with Howie from the 3rd spot in the 2. He gets some contact into Chase Swafford. Swafford gonna fall back in the 75 machine. Bryce gonna move up to the 3rd with the 84. They're double file off the 1 and 2 there down the back stretch and into 3 and 4 the 84 inside. Chase wanting a taste of that outside. Wanting the backside of that number 2 machine is Kevin Howie. Looks to hang on to that 2nd spot. Here's slide job engaged from the 84 though. It's Conrad Haney looks to make some moves here as well. Coming up 5 spots to 3rd. The outside grooves. They got Swafford falling back even further. Going to head down into pit road as he's going to call it that heat and try again for the C main into the contact. Back up in front of him, Casey Wheeler trying to hold on to Robert Boggs and Adam Collier back there at the tail side of the field. The 23 trying to hang out at the tail side of the 51 as they're battling for that top 5. Bryce up there in the 3rd position with the 84. Have Conrad Haney in the 212 back behind him. Excuse me, 22. Used to be the 212. Casey Wheeler in the 5th spot, hanging out for dear life as we ride on the tail side. Kevin Howie doing a good job of hanging on to 2nd as Bryce looks to track him down. Moves the tail off of 1 and 2, now into 3 and 4. As the 2 machine has quite the distance in between him and Andrew Hofer. The white flag is going to go out and wait as they go down into 1 and 2. He's the outside groove here in the number 2 machine. But the 39 just looks to use the bottom groove there in the 3 and 4 and take home the checker flag as the 39 is able to bring this one on. Congratulations, awesome racing here with these 410 sprint car drivers for heat number 1 of the DNT Designs night here with the High Roller Sim Series. Conrad Haney ended up getting into some mischief, it says here on my little cheater, so not sure what happened there to the 22 towards the end. Maybe just got into that outside wall last lap. But nonetheless, we're into heat number 2 as we get ready to kick it off on the pole. The number 11 here of Kenny Hoffman. Going to lead this one off with Mick Marsky in the 59. JP in that 5. Jay going to hold on to 3rd with Trenton Parks. Going to be in 4th. Aiden Forrester in the 20 machine. Going to be 5th with 6 going to Josh Hofer. Andrew Haberman in the 68 starting 7th. And 8th will be Chris Schaefer in that 32 machine. So 8 cars for 10 more laps as we get ready to pace. 2 laps under pace as Kenny Hoffman and Mick Marsky lead these guys off. Cool, calm, and collected as these guys pace around Port Royal here in Pennsylvania tonight. As we move on into heat number 2, 10 laps is the distance here for these 8 drivers. Clouds are rolling in. Hopefully everybody brought their umbrellas. Haha, nonetheless, we're ready to go. Kenny Hoffman, Mick Marsky, the 59 to the outside of the 11 as they head down into 3 and 4. And the green flag is out as Kenny Hoffman takes him to that green flag. Round 3 and 4 as these guys are nose to tail for the first 4 positions. Aiden Forrester going to tail the inside, or end of that group. And that 20 machine, they go double files. The 59 tries to hang out of the inside. Mick Marsky going to come back up into 1 and 2 in front of the 5J. Back behind him, Trenton Parks there in a 14 machine with a 68. Back behind him is making a move there. And he got up just a little too high. Haberman going to take over that 5th spot. Forrester trying to move around the outside groove of the 20 or the 5 machine there with that 20 machine. A little bit of contact as the 5 was doing a wheelie there in the 3 and 4. Good throttle control here on JP as he is right there with these guys on the tail side of that 20 machine. Now the 59 in a slider from Aiden Forrester as the 5J uses the outside groove to make something happen as well. Some contact there. The 20 going to the inside, trying to put the slider down, but JP looking for it as he goes for the crossover for that second spot, excuse me. Kenny Hoffman still leading these guys off. He's got 5 to go. Clean air out front. And just trying to walk away. 4 laps left remaining. Here's JP and the 20 machine get into that outside groove. Going right around. Aiden Forrester going to have a yellow flag. So it looks like the 20 machine just getting into that outside groove a little too hot and heavy behind the 5 as they enter into 1 and 2. That lip just got a little too heavy for that 20 machine. Very unfortunate there for Aiden Forrester as the yellow flag comes out. Race truck driver Floyd heads down into pit road. There's Kenny Hoffman, JP, Mick Marsky looking for that green flag. Green is out. They head down into 1 and 2. The 11 machine with the 5 to the tail around the outside groove. 3 laps going to be the distance here after that yellow flag. The 59 hanging out at the 3rd spot there as he's got the 68 of Haberman back behind him. Sprint cars can be a handful, let me tell you. I cannot keep a hand on them. But these drivers surely know what to do. White flags out as they head down off the backstretch into 3 and 4 for the checker flag waving. The 11 machine trying to run away from JP as JP was able to catch him into 1 and 2. A few more laps. And I think Kenny would have had a good battle on his hands. Pulling up the grid now for heat number 3 as we get ready to rip, rock, and roll and kick this one off. Starting here on the pole, we got Lane Snook in the 233. To the outside of him, we got Corey Kersetter in the 19K. Ryan Avila in the 49 machine, starting in the 3rd spot with 4th going to Garrett Pepiat. Starting 5th will be Joe Howe in the 43 machine with 6th going to Austin Medea. 7th will be Mark Gebhardt in the 96 machine. And tailing the end of the field there in the 8th, the 3 of Tyler Clowes. 8 cars, 10 laps. You guys know the drill. Floyd heading down pit road as heat number 3's green flag drops. Lane Snook. Ryan Avila moving up into that second spot really quick with that 49 machine as they hit the flag stand. Avila in that 49 trying to stay away from 47's Pepiot. Goes to that inside. We got some wrecking towards the back side of the field. Tyler Clowes and Austin Medea going to be involved. We'll see what happened here to these guys. On that start, they were kind of really tight and formated. Oh, looks like the 19K of Corey Kersetter getting a little slideways. Off of 1 and 2. Down onto the 96. Austin Medea not having anywhere to go. Clowes going to be involved as well towards the backside of the pack. Very unfortunate there for Corey Kersetter, bringing the yellow flag out here tonight for heat number 3. Avila was using that outside groove before the yellow flag came out. The 47 machine fast like a rocket ship. That Garrett Pepiot knows how to wheel these 410 sprint cars as he's currently sitting in the 3rd spot as the green flag drops here again at Port Royal. Trying to put Ryan Avila back as the 47 ends up doing down the backstretch a double file. As he goes for the slider in the 3 and 4, the 47 pitching it back underneath the 49 machine. Back in the 1 and 2 there, the 49er dip down low, trying to catch the inside of the 47 as they are 1 and 2 up front now. We had a crash with Lane Snook. I'm not sure what happened here. The 47 off the wall there, Garrett Pepiot. Off 1 and 2 and down the backstretch, Joe Howe in a 43 machine trying to hold on as he's in 2nd now. And moving on up. Tyler Clowes going to get smashed up in there. We're going to go back and see what happened to Lane Snook. Snook was hanging on to the outside groove, got into that wall as it kind of like discontinued the wall there. And just fell to the back, so that's what happened there. Tyler Clowes brought out the yellow flag here in the yellow machine as he almost did the same thing Lane Snook did, but it kind of victimized him even worse. Look at that wing. Holy cow. Yellow flag strikes here at Port Royal. That wall is not a mark. Don't run into it. Sometimes you cannot help it, though, with these 410 sprints, let alone any sprints, as they act like a magnet to that outside wall anymore. Green flag is out here one more time at Port Royal as we have a bunch up at the back side of the pack. We're going to go back to yellow. Garrett got caught up into something he did not want because he went too low on that start. Howe trying to go to the outside, and it looks like it just didn't go. Not sure what was going on with the 47 machine there, but we're going to re-rack these guys up, stack them up, put them in their spots as we get ready to go green here one more time. Flagman Earl up there doing a hell of a job waiting on Floyd, the pace truck driver, Bartholomew. As Floyd finally catches up doing his job. Doesn't want to ignite the igniter fluid any quicker than he should. We're going to get these guys back in their spots. Ryan Avila, Joe Howe, Mark Gephardt going to move up into third. Austin Medea in fourth. Lane Snook's going to be back in fifth. Corey Kersetter in the 19K. Tailing the end of the field. Green flag is out as Ryan Avila takes Joe Howe and Mark Gephardt to that green start. Round 1 and 2 as the 49 hangs that outside groove. Gephardt looking to hang off Lane Snook. And then NOS Energy Machine. At least it looks like NOS Energy Machine. I could be wrong. I am wrong. That is not NOS Energy. That is a Julie Speed Shot machine. It looked like we had some contact. The yellow flag's going to strike here again. I'm not sure what was going down there, so we will go back and see as to what happened. Oh no. No. I don't know. It's not going to tell me what it was. Sometimes my cheater does not want to tell me. So they're going to let Joe Howe take back his spot there in the 43 machine as they got bunched up on the start and had a quick yellow. So we got these guys back into their rightful spots here. Lloyd, the pace truck driver, heading down pit road. Ryan Avila, Joe Howe, Lane Snook looking for that green flag is the 49, 43, the 233, tail to nose. Green flag is out here at Port Royal. Snook trying to go to the inside for the slider on Howe, and he takes it as he goes to the outside. The 43 going back to the inside off the front stretch. And 1 and 2, the 43 getting that slider on. As these guys looking for the crossover to slide jobs. Down around 3 and 4, the 43 going to dip back down underneath the 233 as they are battling for that second spot. Taylor on the outside edge, 233 hanging with the backside of Joe Howe in a 43 machine. 2 laps left to go here at Port Royal for these guys here. Heat number 4. The white flag's out and waving. Joe Howe trying to hold on to that inside groove as they were battling for that checkered flag for the second spot. Lane Snook with the smooth criminal taking that second spot from Joe Howe as Ryan Avila takes this one on home. Victory lane for the Heats. I believe this is heat number 5, so as we pull up heat number 5, we got Ty Schoblich in the 17 starting in the pole to the outside of him, another 17 of Eric Whitner. Phil Croach in the 14 machine. Going to start third with Colby Araki. Going to start in fourth. Fifth going to go to Dan Morgan in the 27 with 21 of Braden Madsen starting sixth. The 29K here of Joe Kaiser with Gunnar Harris in the 54. Tailing the end of the field. 10 laps, 8 cars, ladies and gentlemen. 410 sprint cars here for the High Roller Sim Series. Lloyd, the pace car driver, ready to head into pit road as these guys in the 17 get ready to battle it out. There's a battle of the 17s up front. Eric Whitner, Ty Schoblik as they head into 3 and 4. Green flag is out as Schoblik gets the jump on Mr. Whitner. Still going to hang on to the third spot with the 14s. He pushes up high, clipping that outside wall. You don't want to do that because it will magnitude. They go 3 wide down into 3 and 4. Still 3 wide off the front stretch as they are 3 wide with again around 1 and 2. The 54 to the outside of the 14. Contact with the 21. Braden Madsen, Phil Croach. Both of these guys going for a ride. Let's go back and watch that one back. Oh man, 3 wide battle just has contact. As they were all trying to hang off of each other, but still trying to race. Hard racing here at Port Royal. Because we got a yellow flag strike. My only question tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Green flag is out as Ty Schoblik leads off Eric Whitner and Colby Araki. Down off 1 and 2, down the back stretch. Here comes that 54 machine of Gunnar Harris. Trying to catch the tail side of the number 1 as he does around 3 and 4, trying to pitch to the inside. They're battling for that third spot. Harris putting a slide jobber on Araki. Down the front stretch, these drivers are hauling donkeys here. The 27 machine, Dan Morgan, looking to make some moves. There's Joe Kaiser in the 29 machine. In that 5th spot right in front of him. Riding on the nose here with Dan Morgan. As he stays to the inside groove. Hanging out of that middle, pushing up to the outside. 29 machine getting a little loose off of 1 and 2. And down the back stretch as the 27 goes to that outside groove. The 29 makes contact as Dan Morgan goes around. Yellow flag is going to fly. right, heading down pit road is both the 17 still out front. Eric Whitner, Ty Schoblich. Look at that green flag here. It's Gunnar Harris up 5 spots on the night to third, all over the tail side for this green flag as it drops here out of 3 and 4. Down the front stretch off of 3 and 4. Schoblich still holding them off as Gunnar Harris now moving up 6 spots up to second. The 54 machine looking to get around the other 17 of Schoblich. Will that Slim Shady be able to stand, or will the Gunnar Harris be able to take it? And pronounce him the real Slim Shady. Harris taking home second on the night as he was able to hop the pit wall there. Schoblich gonna bring it on home over Harris and Whitner. Awesome racing here as we move in to the C main. Starting on the pole, the 51 machine of Robert Boggs. To the outside of Boggs will be Austin Medea. Where is my view? There it is, the 20 machine, the 51 starting in the front row. Second row will be third, Adam Collier in the 18A, and the 19K of Corey Kersetter starting fourth. Fifth gonna go to the 22 of Conrad Haney. Sixth will be Garrett Pepiot in the 47, with Chase Swafford in the 75 starting seventh. And tailing the end of the field, we got Tyler Clowes in the number 3. So that is going to be our field here as we get ready to go green flag action. Robert Boggs, Austin Medea. Nice tight formation here. Out of the C main is Robert Boggs and Austin Medea leading them out for that green flag. The 20 machine gonna stick it to the inside of the 51. They almost go 3 wide out of 1 and 2. Getting a little bunched up back there towards the back side of the pack. The 222 gonna hang out of that inside groove. They come 3 wide off of 1 and 2 back there. Corey Kersetter, Chase Swafford getting into this one, and the yellow flag is gonna fly. They were 3 wide off the front stretch. Into 1 and 2, 3 wide off of 2 and down into the walls. The 19K and 75 make contact. The yellow flag flies. Boggs Medea. As Swafford tries to play catch up in the 75. Robert Boggs here leading him off as Garrett Pepe going to make some moves in that 47 machine up to the second spot. Austin Medea going to battle with Tyler Clowes. His Clowes goes for the slider. 20 machine to the inside of the three as the three leads him off, holding on to the fourth spot, Garrett Pepe going to battle Robert Boggs. Looks like tail battle with a slider from Conrad Haney. Back toward the back side of the pack. Boggs out front, 47, going to try to hold on to that inside groove. Slicking the track right off here for the C main. Nose to tail battle, the 51 and 47 into 1 and 2 as the 47 tries to put it to the inside, out of 2, not able to do it with enough momentum, so it comes back up to that outside groove in a 3-4. Gives the 51 a tap as the 47 kind of off pace a little bit, but he's catching right back up, hanging on to that second spot as Tyler Clowes figuring it out as we ride right on board with that 3. Double file battle up in front of him as Tyler Clowes watches it all unfold from the third spot. Double file action, Garrett Pepe, Robert Boggs. The 47 machine able to get back out front and have clean air up 5 spots as he tailed the end of the or started 7th, he was in the last row. Trying to get to the inside of the 51. Boggs looking to hold off Clowes as they come by the flag stand into 1 and 2. Slide job engages Clowes. And then 3 taking over that second spot into 1 and 2. Back behind them, they got Conrad Haney and Austin Medea. Nose to tail. The 20 machine all over the tail side of that 22. 2 laps left to go as they cross the flag. That'd be it. Back out front with all that clean air, looking for nothing but a victory as the white flag is out and waving down into 1 and 2. Round 3 and 4, checker flag, taking her home. C-main action here. Garrett Pepe, Tyler Clowes, Robert Boggs, your top 3. Now we get ready for the B main. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the evening. Josh Hofer going to be the one to lead this one off the pole. In the 94K. The 27 of Dan Morgan going to start in the second spot. Chris Schaefer in third, going to be in the 32 machine. Fourth could go to Braden Matson in the 21. Fifth will be the 114 of Trenton Parks, with sixth going to Joe Kaiser in the 29K. Aiden Forrester in the 7th position, starting with that 20 machine, and tailing into the field, the 14, who went for a wild ride in his heat, Phil Croach. So this is going to be an awesome battle here for the B main. Lots of big, hefty names. Some fast sprint car drivers. as we get ready for the B main. Joe Hofer and Dan Morgan start here on the front row as they get ready to do some more high side hustling. As Floyd the Pace truck driver Bartholomew heads down pit road. We got Flagman Earl waiting on these guys to get to the flag point. The 94K to the inside of the 27, around 3 and 4, green flag. Here is out. The wall is not a mark. Don't run into it as they go 3 wide. Back down the front stretch. Contact off the wall. Phil getting into the 29K. As Joe Kaiser and Phil Croach make some contact. We got a yellow flag. Port Royal being a topside track here in iRacing, as it is going to be a hard battle here in Pennsylvania for these 410 sprint car drivers. The High Roller Sim Series ready to kick off the B main. 10 laps left to go as Floyd the Pace truck driver heads down pit road. Into 3 and 4, and the green flag is out. Here at Port Royals, the 94K of Josh Hofer gets a jump. Chris Schaefer going to make some moves back behind Trenton Parks. Dan Morgan back in the back. Something happening there as he goes around contact with 29K. As him and Braden Matson make some contact. That wall is not a mark, and you don't want to for sure, because it will act like a magnet. There you go, fortune there from as the yellow flag flies here at Port Royal. Lloyd heads down the pit road again, the 94K and the 114, taking the green flag, Trent Marks. We're going to have something for Josh Hofer here in the 94. Ray Schaefer back there in the third spot with the 20. She's on the outside. Inside. Contact with Ray Manson on the outside as he hangs on to that middle line. Forster going to move out of the field. She's going to hang on the outside of the 14. Forster now moving all the way up to the second spot on that 20 machine. 5 spots on the night, looking to track down that 94K. He's got 5 laps left to do here at Port Royal. Watching the track slick off, and it looks like it's becoming a handful for these drivers here at Port Royal. Dry surface, dusty, as it is kicking up clouds of dirt. These drivers here all going to down the backstretch. We ride on board with the 21 machines, the white flags out waiting for the 94K. Go for a round down the backstretch, split all the way from the 20 machine, and Forster could have had a few more laps. He might have had some light at the end of that tunnel. Checkered flag wait here for Josh Hofer, Hayden Forster, and Braden Madsen. Warm-up begins, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time for these drivers to warm it on up. These guys got a few minutes. I believe they do not run the whole warm-up time, but if they do, nonetheless, we will be right back in just a moment after these guys get done with their warm-up.
Let's take a moment and break the ice, so my intentions are known.
So as we get ready for tonight's feature, a main event, we pull up the grid. Starting here on the pole will be Andy Hofler in that 39 machine. To the outside of him will be Kenny Hoffman in the 11. Third will be Ryan Avila with fourth, going to the 17 of Ty Schublich. Fifth will be Kevin Howie with sixth, going to JP in the 5J. Lane Snook in the 233. It's going to start in the 7th spot with the 54 to the outside of Gunnar Harris. Starting 8th. 9th will be Bryce in the 84 with 10th. Going to be Mick Marsky. Joe Howe starting 11th with 12th. Going to be Eric Whitner. 13th will be Casey Wheeler with 14th. Andrew Haberman. Mark Gebhardt in 15th with 16th. Going to be Colby Araki. Garrett Pepiet. Josh Hofler. 17th to 18th. Tyler Clowes, Robert Boggs. 19th, 20th, 21st, going to be Aiden Forrester. 22nd, Conrad Haney, Braden Matson. And tail on the end of the field in the 114 is Trenton Parks. 24 drivers, ladies and gentlemen. 35 laps is the distance. Race truck driver heading on in as we get ready for that green flag. Andy Hofler, Kenny Hoffman, Ryan Avila, Ty Schublich. As they head on into 3 and 4, the green flag here's out. 24 drivers for 35 laps. Big group of guys here tonight as they kick it off at Port Royal with the DNT Designs night for week number 4 of the iRoad Sim Series. Mick Marsky hanging on to the 9th position back behind the 233 of Lane Snook. Got a few laps in now. Hoffman, Hofler up front, Marsky hanging on the 9th, back behind Whitner. Whitner now slides the 17 machine around that 59. Up front to the 2 here with Kevin Howie as we got a yellow flag striking. He's not even going to tell me why. Yeah, not too sure what happened there. Doesn't show anybody hitting the pits or anything like that, so not entirely sure what's going on with that. So we will get these guys in their spot. Kenny Hoffman, Andrew Hofler back behind the official pace car driver of Floyd, the pace car driver, Bartholomew. Kenny Hoffman, Andrew Hafler. Looking for that green flag here as Pate's truck heads down pit road. The 11 going to lead these guys off as the green flag is out. JP Snyder to the outside in that 5J and the 49 of Ryan Avail as they get bunched up to the outside with the 5J. Getting that top wing, a little crinkle. He's able to keep it under control though and keep it running down. We have battling going on everywhere here. As you see, it's jumping all over the place. Mark Gebhardt trying to hang on to this. Oh, we don't even know what happened there. We got a yellow flag striking. Lap number 6. It's actually going to be lap number 6 into 7. So we'll see what happened there with JP. Why ain't he giving me it? Not sure what happened. It's not giving me the view. Oh, he jumped to that outside groove, slowed down, took the toe, I believe is what happened. And the yellow flag flew. Out off the backstretch into 3 and 4, the 17 and 11. Go double file once more. Kenny Hoffman to the inside of Ty Schultz because the green flag is out. Down into 1 and 2, you see him all pushing that outside groove as Ryan Avila tries to hang on to that 5th spot. Gunnar Harris moves up to that 3rd position. Gunnar in 3rd, still hanging on as there's a little gap between him. Ty Schultz now. Yellow flag's going to fly one more time. Looks like Mick Marsky was involved the way that car was driving right there. Dog tracking like crazy. Back up to the leader with Kenny Hoffman and Ty Shoblik as they take the green flag one more time as we are 9 laps in. We look at that 26 laps left here remaining as the 11 stays to the outside into 1 and 2. 39 here sitting from the 3rd spot back all over the tail of Shoblik. See Ty pull away just a little bit there in front of him. Braden Manson going to be involved on this one. The 21 going to that outside groove. He's got Howard in front of him in 43. The 43 getting into that outside wall. And the 21 going to be the victim of that one. Very unfortunate here as they are battling off of 3 and 4. And Braden Manson going to be involved in quite a few incidents here tonight. Very unfortunate there for all involved that they get sent to the back and into pit lane. We're going to re-rack these guys up, stack them up. 25 laps left here remaining. Green flag back out one more time as Kenny Hoffman looks to lead him off. Round 1 and 2, he's got a good lead as Ty Shoblik trying to find something out, working that outside groove to catch the tail side of 17, or the 11, excuse me. Back here towards the back side of the pack, 68 all over the tail side of the 20 and the 2 machine here. Now here in the number 2 machine looking to hold off Andrew Haberman in the 68. He's also got Aiden Forrester in the 20 machine all over the front side. Hayfler here in the 39 machine all over the tail side of the 17. Ty Shoblik in the 3rd position. He's got 54 Gunnar Harris back there battling with Ryan Avila in the 49. Avila going to the outside groove, able to take that outside lane and line away as the 49 works from the 4th spot. He looks to catch the tail side of the 39. Gunnar Harris in the 54 machine going around as he was up towards the front side of the field. He must have gotten into that outside wall as he starts falling off from the front side pack. And it sucks him on in like a magnet up over. Almost into the grandstands, ladies and gentlemen. Yellow flag strikes here at Port Royal. Awesome slide jobbing and crossovers and battling here tonight at Port Royal. Now if we could just get this clean green run. We've had quite a few runs where we go a couple laps in and then get a yellow flag. But we're cleaning her up and getting this done as the yellow or green flag is already running out. 16 laps left to go. It's Kenny Hoffman, Ty Schoblich still out front here. Jump to the back side of the pack. 23 machine as he's able to hang out on the front side of Mark Gebhardt in the 96. On the tail side of Robert Boggs in the 51. Lane snuck off a 1 and 2 with a wheelie. Trying to hang on there, going to the inside of the 20 machine now. As the 17 gets forced to the outside of Eric Whitner. Battling with Kevin Howie here for the 8th and 7th spot. Lane Snook pulling an awesome wheelie off of 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. During the races, they got contact there with Howie in the 2 machine, and the 233 made contact with 20. He's going to go around the yellow flag is going to fly. Says the 94K here. So we'll see what happens here. Oof. What happened? What happened? Seeing the accident in front of him. Couldn't avoid the number 2. Bam! Gets into the side of Kevin Howie. Man, very unfortunate there. Let's rewind that back with Kevin Howie. Looks like the 17 makes contact there with the blue and orange machine. As Lane Snook pulls to the outside, the 2 just being in the wrong place, wrong time. And the 68 as well. Very unfortunate there for everybody involved with that yellow flag incident as we get ready to line these guys back up. Kenny Hoffman going to lead these guys off. Ty Schoblich in the second spot. Ryan Abela back up to a starting position of 3rd as the green flag drops here at Port Royal for 11 laps left here in this 410 sprint car race with the High Roller Sim Series. DNT Designs night here is their top side around that high side as they are hustling and moving the 49. Putting a slider down on Ty Schoblich as Ryan Abela looking to make something happen here with these last few laps. 17 going to put it back to the inside groove. Slider engaged, but here comes the crossover as the 49 goes to the inside there, down the front stretch. Takes back over of the second spot as the 17 of Ty Schoblich still all over the tail side of the 39 machine as he falls back into 4th. Andy Hayfler going to do what he can around the outside. of 1 and 2 off the front stretch. To the tail side of Ryan Avalis. He's catching from the 3rd spot. 8 laps left remaining as Kenny Hoffman still leading this thing off. Riding right on board here with Andy Haefler here as he goes into 1 and 2 one more time to the tail side of the 49. 7 laps left to go. Schoblich in the 17 machine, still in 4th, back behind the 39. As he hangs on, slides from the bottom to the top. As they got 6 laps left to go. Off the back stretch into 3 and 4. As he hangs onto the tail side of the 39 of Andy Haefler. Up to the front side of Kenny Hoffman as he looks to try to get some lap traffic in that view. Ooh, and it isn't going to happen as it just started to happen. The number 11 machine out front, almost tasting that lap traffic, but the yellow flag is going to strike here for the 51 of Robert Boggs. See what happens here with Boggs as Boggs hangs to that outside groove. He's got the 23 of Casey Wheeler back behind him. And then he just gets into that outside wall and goes for a ride. Very unfortunate there for Boggs in the 51 machine as the yellow flag strikes. Hoffman going to lead off Ryan Avila. And Andy Haefler one more time out of 3 and 4 as the green flag drops. The 11 machine getting a little squirrely on that start with the 49. Going to press that tail side. Flags out, 4 laps left remaining. Down the back stretch of the 3 and 4, the 11 leading off the 49 of Ryan Avila. We got a yellow flag here one more time. Josh Hoefler gonna be down with this one. The wing a little bent up on that 94K as they start the green flag. Here's some contact to the tail as we rewind that back. The 59 machine gave him a tap to the rear. Sent him right around. And that's what brought the yellow flag out. Four laps left remaining here. Hoffman, Avila, Hoefler. As they go nose to tail down into 3 and 4. Kenny Hoffman leads them down into the front stretch. The 11 machine waiting on that green flag start for Floyd, the pace car driver, Bartholomew, to head down pit road. Looks like lights are off. Floyd going to signify for pit road this time around. Looks like we're going to have 3 laps left to go, as it's going to be a green-white checkered. Green flag is out as Kenny Hoffman looks for lead off. Ryan Avila and Andy Hoefler. Around that outside group of 49. Looking to stay to the tail as they look to put another one in the books. 2 laps left here to go. Shovlik hanging on to the 4th spot here as he's got the 20 machine pressing the tail there. Around the outside group of 1 and 2 as the white flag's out and waving. Kenny Hoffman looking to hold off Ryan Avila around 3 and 4. As the checker flag waves here for High Rollers. Week number 4 with DNT Designs tonight here at Port Royal. Awesome racing here with the High Roller Sim Series as Kenny Hoffman's able to bring it on home over the 49 of Ryan Avila and Andrew Hoefler in the 39. Awesome racing as always with these 410 sprint car drivers. They could just do a way better job than I can in these sprint cars. But don't go anywhere. We're going to pull these guys up for a quick interview. We'll be right back in just a moment.
I know the man, I know him all too well. There's nothing here for free. Lost who I wanna be. My serpent blood can strike so cold. On any given day, I'll take it all away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull these guys up starting from the 3rd position here. So starting with the 39 machine of Andy Hoefler. Andy, man, up in the booth, you got a copy, brother?
Yep.
Man, what a run that 39 machine was, just tailing the tail side of the 49, battling slide jobs all night. Quite a few yellows here on the night of Port Royal, but it is typical with these long tracks. Go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like from your point of view in that 39 machine.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun race. All these speed chop guys up here pretty quick. So track was pretty sketchy, especially 1 and 2. Kind of just half it out and hope for the best. Try to stay away from the wall, and it was a pretty good run.
That it was, watching you guys battle it out nose to tail, coming up from the back side of the packs to the front side. Man, it was just awesome watching you guys be able to do that. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for being able to help you get up here into the 3rd spot up on the podium tonight?
I'd like to thank Speed Chop 51, all the buddies in Discord for all their help.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations taking the 3rd spot home here tonight, Andy Hoefler. Move you down into the waiting room with this stupid Discord will let me. Now moving on over to the 2nd position in the 49, Mr. Ryan Avila, who was able to hang on and bring on home the 2nd place finish. I hate Discord. Ryan Avila up in the booth, brother. You got a copy.
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, what a run it was in that 49 machine, trying to get to the tail side of Kenny Hoffman with that last few lap run. Now, you guys were nose to tail. A few more laps, and I think you guys could have had a definite slide job battle. But go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like for you in that 49 machine here at Port Royal.
Yeah, not my favorite track, but I know how to drive it. Me, Kenny, the whole Speed Shop 51 team was in a Discord call, so working together, of course. But I knew the feature was just going to be caution fest, and it's just going to be who can drive the car better. So, you know, I put it up there a couple laps, and then I went to the bottom and just didn't feel right, so I just followed the guys in and just let them drop off. So, yeah, I took my car to 2nd and just followed Kenny through. I think a couple more laps could have put a fight up for sure.
Well, it was an awesome battle nonetheless, as them yellow flags were striking and you had some mischief in your heats and stuff. But nonetheless, you brought home the 2nd spot. Who would you like to thank for being able to help you get here tonight?
Yeah, Speed Shop 51 for unbelievable amount of support they give me. And just the setups, unbelievable. CS9 chassis, SimWorks Performance, 1425 Simtography, Dirt ITV, 2 and 3 Simware, and Apex Designs for what they do.
Awesome, brother. Well, congratulations. You held on to that second spot, and hopefully we'll talk to you again here in the near future with High Roller Sim Series.
Thank you.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, moving on over to tonight's feature winner. It has been a long time since I've talked to Kenny Hoffman, so we're going to pull him on up for a quick word. Kenny Hoffman, man, up in the booth. You got a copy, brother.
Yeah, I got you.
It has been a long time since I've seen you up here, and it's good to see you, brother. How have you been? And go ahead and give us the rundown of what it was like here at Port Royal.
I've been pretty good, actually. You know, it's been a while since I was able to chat with you. How are you doing?
We're doing here at the Dirt Dogs International for sure, man. We're still good, though.
But yeah, Port, that was a really fun race. You know, that type of traction is up in my wheelhouse. You know, able just to put the right rear against the fence and let it eat. But you know, we were all fast from the get-go. You know, all of the speed shop members, we were all pretty quick. You know, that feature was a little treacherous, you know, without the reset, which I think personally is better, makes it more racier. But top 1 and 2 was real treacherous. I thought that final restart, I actually thought Ryan was going to get me there at the end. Car just didn't handle the ruts that well, and he was on my bumper. But, you know, it's really cool to see. We had, you know, our speed shop guys had all of us in the top 3. We had Aiden coming from 20th in the 5th, and then also, you know, Eric Whitner getting 6th there. So definitely a good showing for all of us.
Awesome, brother. Congratulations to you and the team and being able to bring on home the checker flag here tonight. Who'd you like to thank for being able to help you get up here and take home the victory?
Just shout out to all the boys at 51 Esports. Like I said, you know, we definitely put on the show tonight, so hopefully we can keep the momentum going. And, you know, Speed Shop 51 and you know, also shout out to Clayton Tilley and Ross Kaiser, all those other guys over there. You know, just a great group of people, always work together. So, and you know, thanks to Brodie for putting on there a week for us to let us enjoy and race, and you know, thank you for broadcasting for us.
Awesome, brother. Well, congratulations. Hopefully we're able to talk to you again in the near future up in the booth. Tonight's 410 Sprint Car win, Mr. Kenny Hoffman.
Yep, thanks, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude it here on the night. I've been your host, Jacob Keith, tearing down the house here with the High Roller Sim Series as always. So until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do unless you name it after me. Much hound love. Woof, woof.